Hey gamers, Tony here from the Hapog Gaming Zone official gaming channel of Hapog Computer Works. As you know, we've been bringing you a really cool new series to show you how well the Hapog HD PVR2 works with some of the leading graphics cards to record high definition PC capture footage. And as you know, we've been working with Sapphire. We did, Josh, my buddy, did the HD7970 beast of a graphics card from Sapphire. We also did the HD4 Edge Mini PC from Sapphire as a recording PC that you can use in your living room. And today we're doing this one right here. That's right, the Sapphire HD7870 GHz edition. It's a 2GB GDDR5 video card. We're going to take a look at that and see how well it works with the Hapog HD PVR2, and if it's another great graphics card that you can buy from Sapphire, especially if you're into AMD cards, to record your high definition PC footage from a single PC setup using the Hapog HD PVR2. Let's dive in and look at the hardware. Alright, well, the first thing we like to do here at the Hapog Gaming Zone when taking a look at these graphics cards from Sapphire is obviously take a look at the box. And so, obviously, I wonder what's on the box. Well, Sapphire always has these amazing war chicks here on the box, so it's pretty awesome. Cool if you want to hang on to this box and show it off maybe on your bookshelf or something like that to show that you're powered by Sapphire. Obviously, get Radeon in your system. It's an AMD Radeon card. HD7870 GHz edition Dual X, and that's for the extreme dual fan cooling, as Josh talked about in the 7970 video, which was absolutely amazing how cool that card stayed. So I'm excited to try this one out. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the HD7870 features include. Obviously, it's the gigahertz edition. It's a dual fan cool and quiet. It has PCI Express. It has DisplayPort on it as well, and HDMI. Also works with the AMD app acceleration and iFinity 2.0 for multiple displays, and then has a 28nm architecture. So really cool. It has the high-speed HDMI extension cable included, and it is the overclock edition. So really, if you're going to buy the 7870, which you can do by clicking on the link in the description below, this is going to be the premier version of that card from Sapphire. So I've used Sapphire cards for a long time. I'm really excited to give this one a shot. So see if there's anything on the back. Obviously it kind of goes over those same features again. And let's go ahead and take a look at the actual physical card. Alright, so we finally have it out of the box here on the Hapog Gaming Zone and the Sapphire HD7870. First thing you're going to notice, it's not a giant card. It's actually a smaller form factor card, which is really cool. You're still going to probably need a good medium size, full-size case to have it have plenty of breathing room. So it's not like a, I didn't mean form factor small as in one of those like mini slim PCs. This is actually going to be something you're going to want to put in a nice mid to full-size tower, because it still has those beastly Dual X fans on top. So I absolutely love this design by Sapphire. Keeps them so cool and quiet. I've used these cards in the past, been very impressed with them. This one actually has a cool kind of a teal blue stripe on it, so that's awesome. I really like the aesthetics of these cards. Awesome Sapphire logo as well. And so we get a really nice thick plastic here surrounding our Dual X fans. Nice Sapphire logo. You can see the heat pipes leading up to covering up the GPU there to keep it nice and cool, and they're coming right across the plate there for the heat spreading. On the end we have obviously we don't have any mini display ports. We got a full-size display port, the HDMI port, and then we have two DVI ports. Remember, this does support the AMD iFinity for multiple monitors for those of you that are into this setup, but I'm pretty sure the Sapphire HD7870 is really a beast card for a single monitor setup. I'm sure it works well with multiple monitors, but we're going to be using it for the single monitor setup with the HD PVR2. Actually, you can see the power cables right there where you connect from your power supply. And that's the hardware. Very impressed with the setup. I've never been disappointed from Sapphire in the past. So from that perspective, it looks really nice. But let's go ahead and dive into how to hook it up with the Hapog HD PVR2. Alright, so I have the Sapphire HD7870 right here. Obviously, I'm putting on this anti-static wrapper that it comes with because I don't want any damage to happen to it on my hard surface table here. And then, of course, I got the beautiful little baby here, the Hauppauge HD PVR2, which we all know and love. Best capture card on the market. And so this is a really easy setup. I'm going to walk it through. Obviously, you have to have this card in your computer, but I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to do your HDMI, high-speed HDMI, out of the card. And it's going to go into your Hauppauge HD PVR2, easily labeled input. And then that video signal is going to go out of your Hauppauge HD PVR2 and into your single monitor setup. So you can record. Remember, this is all happening on a single PC setup. And then we're going to do the USB cable out to that same single PC for your data signal. And then we also have the power cable, AC power adapter, which has got to go into the wall. That's how easy the setup is. Make sure your computer is set on 60 frames per second and 1080p. Fire this up, and let's go ahead and switch over to the computer. And for those of you that think, you know, oh, the 7870, it's kind of getting to be a little bit older now, that kind of thing, we're going to fire up Black Ops 2 and see if it will give us some good frames per second while we're recording in HD using the HD PVR2. So let's go over to the PC and check it out. Alright gamers, well now I have the Sapphire HD7870 2GB card in the PC, and it's all hooked up to the HD PVR2 as I just showed you, and we are actually capturing full screen PC footage, as you can see the Hauppauge Capture software here, with the HD PVR2 using the Sapphire card. I have my file name as Black Ops. You can see my megabytes climbing as I'm recording here. 30 seconds in, video input and audio input from HDMI. I have it recording source for frames per second, and it's 14 megabytes per second as far as the video quality, which obviously you can change some if you want to go a little bit lower, save a little disk space that way, but I like the highest quality possible. Over here some things I have open just so you're aware. Obviously Audacity for recording some of my sound. I do have Fraps open, but obviously we are capturing. Proof is right there with our Hauppauge Capture software and our device. I just have Fraps open because of the, as you can see here in screen, it's capturing frames per second. I just want to show you the frames per second in the game, and as promised, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, if you're concerned about the quality of the 7870, this will blow you away, because I promise this is a card, especially on a single PC setup, a single monitor setup running 1080p, still blows away the competition. So let's go ahead and open Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and we'll show you some frames per second. I obviously want to show you, so I'm at 60 frames per second right now. I want to show you what I have the game set as. So I'm in 1920 by 1080, 1080p. Got a display mode of full screen using one monitor. Got my shadows set to very high. Graphic content enabled. Now advanced is where we really go off the chain. I have everything set at max. I have my depth of field on high, my anti-aliasing at 4x. I have texture filtering on high, texture quality on extra. I do have VSync on with a large number of corpses, and I don't want to have it draw the frames per second, obviously, because I have Fraps doing that right now. Alright, so let's see how this performs. We're going to just do a little bit of gameplay here. And as you can see, I'm playing with the PC. I do have a controller plugged in because I prefer the controller. So you're going to see it does look like an Xbox 360 controller, which is what I am playing with. But this is definitely on PC, and the graphics quality will also be an indicator to that. So let's jump into the game, see how high our frames per second hold up using the Sapphire HD7870 and the HD PVR2. Here we go. So obviously you can see that this game looks absolutely amazing, and I am so impressed with this card. I mean, it's not even the 7900 series, it's the 7870 with 2 gigabytes of RAM, video RAM running on it, and it's just amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. It is running everything on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 at the fullest. Textures, I just got killed, obviously. I kind of suck at this game. It's running everything 60 frames per second with hardly any drop at all. I haven't even seen it go below 55. It's running 60 frames per second, everything at the highest maxed out settings on a single monitor setup. It just looks absolutely incredible. Overall, very, very, very impressed with this graphics card. So you can actually pick it up by clicking on the link in the description below. And then you can also pick up the HD PVR2, which we're recording this in 1080p with. As you can see, great recording quality, not giving any sort of a hit to my PC. The frames per second isn't dropping at all like it would with Fraps. And this is seriously the best solution for recording your PC footage in high definition. So this is Tony with the Hauppauge Gaming Zone. Hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Sapphire HD7870 card and the Hauppauge HD PVR2. Your best solution. Once again, Sapphire comes through, Hauppauge comes through to record high-definition PC footage in 1080p. Hope you have a good day. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe to this video, and we will catch you next time.